Good day, lords and ladies. Welcome back to Wartales with the Kinner Company. Last episode, we advanced the main story. This episode, we're going to do the same again. We've made the cocktail of cure-alls for the disease, which we're going to dump on the plants. So let's get that done. That's where we had left off, and we were going to go straight to that now. We'd made some new equipment. Got some people leveled up, discussed some things that we were going to do. Just remembered I've got a bunch of wine that I need to transfer into my safe. Got a bunch of equipment as well. Some things that we need to go to a gear leveling place to basically get up to level. I'm thinking of doing basically a flame build with one of my characters, which means we need to get a sword going and we need to get a bunch of things going, to be honest. Want to get that axe improved as well. But yeah, we need to get a bunch of stuff on the go, as it were. So, let's close this. Let's leave here. We'll depart. And off we go. We need to be fairly quick about this because I actually want to be fairly... What is this? I'm always wondering what exactly this is. This particular caravan. So I see it wandering around. So I am going to chase it down. Alas, it seems that we need to rest. Let's go to this windmill. Can't rest here. No risk getting caught, which I always find ironic considering that we're basically wanted criminals. Okay. I really need to get some more salt. Okay. We don't have any bread left. Okay, we're going to start eating some of the stuff that we can easily replace. Stuff like mushrooms. Okay, let's rest. Yeah, making stuff. That prisoner is starting to become problematic. They may have to deal with him soon. Well, they do seem anxious about the price of on our head. The others won't tackle the problem. The guard is quick to forget. If we lie low long enough, we'll be off our backs. Yeah, that's true. So that improves all his relationships with these people, which is lovely. Lovers all around, that's lovely. The fact that we lost our prisoner is a bit of annoyance, and he's over here, so I will chase him down. You're a bit of a pain, mate. Yeah, we've got to capture him. Man, that's a bit bugged. Bit annoyed, though, that we have to keep using chains, and this guy doesn't seem to take the hint that if he runs, we've got to kill him. You want a poor weed killer? Yeah.
What did you pour on that plant? Why is it wilting so quickly?
Yep, fine, we'll fight you. You're not really a match for us anyway, tin mate. Ah, and they do have a leader. Fantastic. Makes our job all a lot easier. Where's Miss Stabbington? The stabbiest of the stabbers. Once again, I would just beg to have the option to scroll through and find. Okay. So. Can you reach the target? You can. Can you reach the target? You can. So someone's getting stabbed today. Let's go. Be that as it may, though. My grouping down here isn't great. Yeah, this is actually going to be a slightly harder fight looking at it. I still need to have a wolf dedicated to dealing with that archer. Which means I need to have someone there blocking. I don't need all these people down here dealing with just these guys. It is a bit excessive. Because the main bulk is up here. Pumpkin is not in range. Pumpkin's not in range. Okay. And my axeman is someone. That's my spearman. So you must be my axeman. Yeah, that's not too bad, that placement. To be honest, probably want to do something like this instead. So that you're going to tank that person. I need to drag someone out from here. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Too much thinking, not enough killing. Okay, that's fine. Take out the leader. I don't really want to use my throwing daggers on these clowns. Okay, so you did decide to engage my tank, which is fine. So that's exactly what I wanted to do. Down here we've got two tanky boys, which is exactly what this class was designed to take out. Fantastic. Annihilate them without any issue. Who's next up on the block? That archer. Which is fine. I have a plan for you, mate. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be able to quite pan out like I wanted. Okay, that's annoying. That person's blocking, so we're just going to have to go in with the good old-fashioned chop. Bit of a waste, but it gives me some room to maneuver and do things. Didn't quite break that one's guard, and the other archer is down here. Okay. Can tie you up without much issue. Like I said, we're massively over level for this area at this point, so I will do a basic poison knife because they're fairly easy to make to break his guard. Okay. That guy's dead. Our wolves have such high crit now that it's easy to knock over light targets. Break his guard, and as soon as the sealed one's guard and armor is broken, stab him. Okay. And you can get to be the class you were designed to be. And you actually get a very rare axe kill. Barry the Bear. Well, Barry Bear leveled up. Health-wise, you're great. I think a bit of extra movement for you actually would be good to work in tandem with other units. Your damage is going to start dropping off, so we're going to rely upon you more as basically a damage sponge rather than anything else. Okay, guards in the woods. Lots of guards in the woods. I mean, this is one of the issues if you're playing a criminal in this game. You just spend your entire time running from the guard. Okay, let's go to the market super quickly because we've got to be lots of places really quick today.
Thank you for muzzling that crook.
Right, just sell things we don't need. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad. Bandits, 8 deals fine. Attack attack applies 1 poison. Nah, I'm not doing a poison build with that bloke, so it's not really worth it. Level 6 helmets. I need to go through some of this gear and chuck stuff I'm not going to use. That reminds me, is his... Yeah, we need to get swiftness oil made for you. What do we need? That, okay. You have any?
It's all so confusing to me. Who would do this to my family, and why?
Men, it's obvious. It's the creepy bloke who wants to buy your shop. Well, he's probably in league with the people that are doing it, but yeah. Okay. Swiftness oil. Yeah. With that done... Swiftness oil... Because like he just runs off decks, so he needs to get 14 versus what was your old gear? 13. Yeah, it wasn't the best claws, but they do more damage. Okay.
It's all so confusing to me. Who would do this to my family, and why?
Basic deserter's helmet. It's a medium helmet. And we're going to go into the higher stuff. I don't know. Corporal's Iron Basset, Shielding. What is units supported? I mean, to be honest, that's not great. I'm going to sell that. I mean, frontal protection is nice, but you have to have so many units for that to be actually effective. And that's a better version. $11714. 11818. Okay. Just trying to clear up some space in my inventory. Got a lot of junk. So the gem. I got a lot of eyes. Okay. Let's cut down on some of the eyes, shall we? I don't need that many eyes. They can always steal them back later. Okay. Get that done. out. Quickly.
How can we sell anything in this stench?
I would offer wine to go with your cheese, but the disease has all but destroyed our vineyards.
Quickly make some food supplies. Stuffed cabbage, yeah. A single apple pancake isn't great. They haven't got any milk. I can make some wolf sausages though. Okay. Then we need to go across the river. I mean, it'd be interesting. I'd love to play a run where we're just bandits. Like, and we never allowed our wanted level to dip to normal. We always were being hunted. Yeah, it's going to pop someone out.
These dried up twigs, is that all that's left of the tuber? By St. Septimus' skull, Our Lady will not be pleased.
Yeah, it's the person who's trying to get... We figured it out. It's not hard to see what's basically going on. It's that the lady who's trying to force her daughter into the marriage with the local lord's the one causing it. Okay. Another straightforward curb stomping. Where's their boss? Here. Man, these guys just go heavy on the shielding, don't they? Okay. And you've got one archer all out on his lonesome. Don't worry, we'll send Alpha to basically deal with you. Actually, I don't think you're going to be able to reach him. Where's the horse? Horse to me. Yeah, you're going to bust Alpha, and Alpha will go and eat the nice wee archer that's basically trying to avoid his fate. You, on the other hand, have got a job, so we've got to get Rose. We're going to grab Reginald. And we're going to do the tag team again. Down here, it's just... nothing particularly impressive, I'm not going to lie. They're not really... There's not enough of them to even require a patch up. You might be able to get something off, but I don't want to use the points, so it's going to be a fairly just straight up slogfest, really, methinks. I don't really want to use my valor points. Okay, but let's just get this done and dusted. Actually, that's a pretty bad situation. I'm not going to do the stabilization, though. We'll run down here. And then it's that person's up next. Okay, that's fine. I will break his shield, which makes him easier to get. You being up next is annoying. Protective overlay, relentless. Let's pin you with Barry. We have Bob, Barry, and Bill. Let's pin you with Barry. Which isn't great, but then we will just run up behind you. Kill you off. Down here, we're going to take Bob, and Bob's going to do his thing. which is to basically delay the tank. Then it's you. Okay. This other tank unit's going to be a pain. I actually don't have a good unit, and I don't want to send the wolf in against you, because you're actually pretty tanky. But I might have a solution for this. You're going to probably go and engage my shieldman. Yeah. In position. Yeah, guard is doubled, which is fine. Then it's the archers up here. First things first, get here. Inspire that person. Our horse can then charge you. And lock you up. Now with your massive movement you can get here. And kill that person. They're rapidly running out of soldiers. Okay. Now this comes to the annoyance that there's a tree in the way and we've got no easy way of getting around it. Ah well. We can see we still just stab people. Always works. Okay, so they blocked that. That's annoyance. I am just going to shoot them. I don't want to get melee in if I can help it, unless they got their shield broken, which is now. Which will send in the wolf. Shielding units are only as good as long as their armor lasts, because that's how much shield damage reduction they take. So if you can break their shields, they're pretty much finished. Who's left? Oh, you? I didn't realise we had someone up there. My apologies, good sir. Christy is going to take care of you. There you go. This is something with this game you have to remember, that being able to, because you automatically just out of range, because you automatically hit, means that it gets really nasty. Okay. So as long as you can get a good line of sight, that's why range units in this game are so dangerous. As long as you can get a clear line of sight on an enemy, you always hit. There's no sort of to miss chance from range or in combat, so you just have to hit your opponent. Okay, none of my other troops can really reach. I'm not going to bother trying to get them in, maybe besides you, just in the off chance. Yeah, but let's finish up. Because I want to try and get the story mission done. Hunts the horse in the face. You'll be surprised just how dangerous horses actually are. Horse bites are very... Like, if you get bitten by a horse, it's very easy for them to basically fracture or break your arm with a horse bite. So it's one of those things where they are really not the sort of gentle animals that people think they are. If you don't know anything about horses, people think that, oh, it's a horse, it can't do a lot. It's like, no, horses can really mess you up. Even besides like kicking or trampling you, a horse bite easily will tear flesh, fracture or break an arm or a limb. It is not a pleasant thing at all. 1 second, folks. Right. And a win for our battle horse. Bunch of things which we can just break down for scrap. Preserving jar. Ugh. I should also mention, war horses which have been trained for war tend to be much more aggressive than normal horses. Most horses are quite gentle and herd animals. You do get outliers, but by the whole, horses in general are quite placid animals. So there's nothing to be afraid of. As long as you treat them with respect. It's like any animal. As long as you treat an animal with respect and treat it kindly, you don't have anything really to fear from animals. In general, there's always outliers, but it's the same thing with people. Right, we get that. So we get a point from that. And then we need to get up there and deal with the vines. Yeah, pour the concoction.
What's this, mercenaries? I didn't know you enjoyed gardening.
Yeah. Bound with your blood, which is actually a pretty old-fashioned way of doing fertilization, to be honest. Blood and bone was quite a common concoction that you used to put on the ground. Right, so let's see. Actually, I'm actually fairly happy with how this turned out. There's a lot of people standing near pumpkins. So we can get a good amount of these guys dead. You're in for a world of hurt, Sonny Jim. I'm going to switch you over you. And then put you here. No, I'm going to put you here. Because you're going to run in and do some real mischief. There's only 9 of them, so we should be able to quickly tidy this up. I'm not going to do a lot of planning. But let's get here. Pumpkin. Hammer. He died first, so that still counts. Nope. She gets her head or her back caved in. One of the best, I think this is one of the best hammers you can get in the game. Dagon's Punishment, if you can get it and you can keep it upgraded. Terrifying weapon. Okay. Here, I am going to use a single further point. Just because I want to try and get this done as quickly as possible. Everyone gets vulnerability. Next knight's up there, but I don't have to worry. Pumpkin. Kill a man with pumpkin. If you teach a man to grow a pumpkin, he can feed himself, but if you kill a man with a pumpkin, you don't have to teach him at all. Okay. Get in here. Stabby stab. Break his armor. Actually, wait, is that a woman? Yeah, it's a woman, so let's break her armor. Kill her off. And they're rapidly running out of people to deal with. Okay. Right. 1 second, folks. Right. So. I'm going to get the bear in here over here. Take care of them. Take care of that. Ooh, he leveled up. Okay. And with level 8, he gets this. Attack stance, damage 50%, defense stance, damage taking 50%. Very nice. Which place with ally. Fatal touch deals 69 damage to the target, can only be used if the target has greater maximum health than the attacker. And less than 50. Wait, what's this? Deals 69 damage to the target, can only be used if the target has greater maximum health than the attacker and less than 50 current health. Fatal blow. Attack stance grants 2 action points. Defense stance. Okay. I mean, fatal touch triggers this ability. Triggered if this ability kills target. What's your maximum HP? 56, so it has to have more. It has to be less than 50% of its health, then we can use this and it's an insta-kill. Triggered if this ability kills the target. Oh, wait, if we kill the target with this ability, we get those. Okay. What comes after this? Unstoppable is unstoppable, can pass through enemy ranks. When this unit disengages, they have a 50% chance to deal attack opportunity. I mean, that's not bad. We get 2 action points back. Okay. Buff up their strength. Okay.
Now that's what I call a fight, mercenaries. Those gladiators have got nothing on you. Don't think I only came here to admire your skills. The broker asked me to tell the vintners you were heading this way, so that they wouldn't mistake you for the ones you were after. The broker also asked me to give you your reward once you're finished. Something about Lady Brunhilde has him very preoccupied, and he has no time for visitors at the castle.
Okay. So that's done. The remaining outlying contracts, there's stuff up here, but for the province, we have strange smell. Find out what the stink. Find out why the sewers are stinking out the market. Poisonous, take on Jen Mullen's mission. The Tomb, Crocodile Infestation's Mystery and Wisdom. Femme Fatale. Take on Brunhilde's allied mission, which is okay, that one. Find that. Gladiatorial Legacy. Actually, that is a good point. We did do that mission, so we can return to the windmill. Yeah. Also, we'll just pop in at the trader.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
I just want to get some basic cash. A lot of this stuff will break down into things I know, but I just need the money. Because I need to do some upgrades soon. And there's a patrol coming. Not interested in fighting the ghost pack, and they're already disappearing. Okay. Anything particular here? I mean, I'll grab that, I'll grab that, I'll grab that, because those are things that are hard to come by. They want us to find the source of the stink.
I would offer wine to go with your...
Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to figure that out, to be honest. But we weren't really there for that. We were here for... We were there for the trader, which makes me wonder why I've taken this direction, because this is not a good way to go. I mean, it bypasses the roads, will bypass the guards to a certain extent.
So I hear the arena was a doddle for you. Ha! In that case, you definitely deserve a small reward from a veteran like myself.
Okay. Assassin specialization. Right between the eyes, inflict 3 to 5 damage. Wait, cancel. Learn this assassin specialization. Requires... Yeah. Disengage at the end of the turn. Every time this unit attacks or bleeding or burning poisoned unit has +1 fever. Okay. Right between the eyes and applies bleed. If the target's already bleeding, the damage is doubled. So it's basically a bleed build. You learned the assassin specialization. I mean, is it like a subclass? Atmosphere. Oh, there we go. Assassin specialization. Okay. It gives an extra... Okay. So what exactly does it do? Nothing on the first level. Level 2 is light armor and right between the eyes. Then you get every time a unit attacked it is every time a unit attacks a bleeding or burning poison unit, attack adds further, which is increased damage. Disengage at the end of the turn. And unstoppable. This unit becomes unstoppable, can pass through enemy ranks. Okay. I mean, it's not... I'm not overly enthralled by it. It's basically just a alt. From what I can tell, it's an alt bleed build where you basically... Well, for lack of a better word, if we look at it in comparison to, say, him... He's doing the whole disengage tree. When we get down there, we'd probably pick up something like different weapon swap options. But the top ones, initially, you get these 3, which is basically backstab, disengage, poison, and then you'd have fragility, throw, backstab for like the poison effect. Then it's poison, blackout. I suppose... If you're doing a bleed build, yeah, you go down here, you'd pick this, so you could easily disengage. I mean, it doesn't feel super strong. I mean, like, if you get the bleed build going properly and combine it with other units that cause bleed, it would be very powerful. Yeah, you're getting stuck on there for the time being, Sonny Jim. Okay, so what other outstanding missions in the region do we have? Okay, with that done, it's a strange smell. Prisoners. Okay, John Mallon's vineyard for poisoners. Okay. And then up here, take on Brunhild at Azal's mission, which is basically that. Okay. So it's the poisoners. Poisoners are up next. And we need to figure out where the smell is coming from in the town. I mean, I can't figure how we're supposed to do it, to be honest.
I must solve our sewer issue. The stench on the market square is unbearable. But...
yeah, no, it's not normal. But like, I would suggest maybe looking at the well, but I don't have any easy suggestions. Okay.
I'm concerned about the vineyard disease. It's
Let's get our bard in. Dagnabbit. Those gold ones give more rewards, so we need to get them every single time. Rightio.
might she be looking for work?
We've got a bunch of take to clan. That's going to be a pain. An assassination hit. That's not too problematic. And that's on the way to a job. The rat exterminations are going to be annoying. I don't know how we can... Let's talk to him.
It was a sign, I'm sure. After a night spent in Smot's arena, I went down to the beach to nurse my hangover. But as I was watching the sunrise, I saw a huge wolf come out of the water with a fish in its maw. Call me crazy, but I know it was a sign from the eye.
Okay, so the wolf is down by the arena, somewhere in that region. Okay. I really suspect that it's... I don't know where the smell is coming from. But this is going to be a place to stop. Next time we'll deal with the poisoners and the other mission, and we should be pretty close to finishing up the fate of Virtues. And then we'll just clean up the rats' nests and that kind of stuff for some resources, and we'll push on to the next area. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Wartales with the Colonel Company. So see you all again next time. Goodbye.